Hey there, moms. This is Coach Madlin Mangrum with Unplugged Family. And today I'm here to talk about this book. It's called Good Pictures, Bad Pictures, How to Porn Proof Today's Young Kids. And the sweet spot for this book is our kids ages 7 to 11 years old. I love this book because it's 7 to 12 years old, actually. It's the gentlest way I've found to introduce such an incredibly tough topic. And so I read this actually it is designed for you to read one-on-one with your child. And it is the story of a mom and dad talking to their kids about what pornography is in very gentle terms and equipping them. This is about equipping our kids to recognize pornography, name it, and reject it, refuse it, and then have them come to us so that they have a plan for when they have to face it. And isn't that the saddest thing? I mean, that we have to talk about these things with kids who are so young and so innocent. But unfortunately, the average the child who gets a phone these days, a smartphone fully loaded, no restrictions, is 10 years old. That's the average age of a kid to get a smartphone, which I'm sorry, mama, but I think that's insanity. So I say, let's not do that. Alex, give me your gap phone. I have an alternative for you because I've heard it said, when do you want your child to when is the right age for your child to get a smartphone? Like, is it at the age that you want him to see porn? That's the age that you want him to get a smartphone. So that's a no over here. So I'm going to give you alternatives, but I just really highly recommend this book. And I will have this is Alexandra, my daughter.
Hi.
Say hi. Okay, Alex, so what did you think about this book?
I liked it. It kind of was surprising that kids younger than me have seen pornography.
That was shocking, isn't it? And so sad. So what are you going to do about it? Now, when you're encountering, what are you going to do?
Pornography?
Yeah, when you see it, which I hope is not for a long, long time or ever, but if you happen to see it or another child shows it to you, what are you going to do?
The can-do plan, which is in the book. And
Okay.
It's ways that you can deal with pornography if you see it.
Right. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. And so I'm inviting you guys to join the Unplugged Family Group. And in the group, I'm going to put the link to a live class that I'm going to do for parents that want to get this book, get with a group of moms online, and go over it and kind of talk about the subject, talk about pornography, how it affects our kids, how to protect them. And then you'll go and read the book during the week to your child, and then we'll come back and talk about it in the group during the week, and then come back and meet again. And so it'll just be a way to kind of do this together, if you would, with other moms and not do it alone. You can invite friends to come join you. So again, it's the Unplugged Family Group, and after this live, I'll put the link in the comments, okay? Let me see if you guys have any questions. Oh, when should I get? Oh, so you said most times. I love the answer to the question, when should I give my son a cell phone? Yep, when you want him to see porn, that's when you should give it to them. Well, I have a great alternative, by the way. This is a gap phone. It's a smartphone, a smart looking smartphone, a phone that looks like a smartphone, but it's actually a dumb phone. And it's the very smartphone for kids. It's the perfect smartphone for kids. It has no internet, no app store, no group texting, no nonsense. So I will put a link also in the comments to this, and actually I have a promo code for you to get some money off of when you buy it. But this is the first perfect first phone, and I gave it to my daughter. She's 12, and I said, you know what? This thing is mine. It's mom and dad's. The right to use it is mom and dad's. and you will start using it only as needed for communication and safety. So basically, just if she's going out to an activity with friends, she can turn it off, put it in a backpack or, in her pocket. But it's not gonna be on. It's just gonna be like if she needs to call us. And little by little, as she gains more skills, maturity, and responsibility, then we'll let her have it. Because basically, as you know, these things are not designed to keep her engaged in real life. They're designed to be engaged with themselves, right? They want us to keep our kids hooked on this. It's called persuasive design, and it is addictive design. And so our kids' brain is still developing. It takes up to, till 25 years old for the brain to fully develop, especially the part of the brain that helps them to make good and wise decisions. So in the meantime, we're gonna figure out how to train our kids on how to use this as a tool. All right. So if any of you guys have read this book, let me know, and please join the Unplugged Family Group. I would love to have a great group of mamas go over this together. And the author has agreed to talk to me, so I'll bring her on one of these days. I will schedule a time for her to come. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm sorry. Tell me where you're calling from, where you're from, and tell me the age of your kids, and see if you have had to talk to them about the subject. Does the Gap Home have GPS? I believe. Okay, I would say I am 95% sure yes, okay, that the Gap phone does have GPS. And listen, I give you a link. I'm gonna give you an affiliate link for Unplugged Family with a promo code so you can save some money, okay? So I'll do that right after I go off. Oh, Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Michelle. Yes, Michelle. Man, we all need help in this area. It is totally heartbreaking. Have you guys seen that documentary going around on YouTube called Childhood 2.0? It is so absolutely devastating what our kids are going through. There's a group online called Parenting, Digital Parenting or something. I mean, every day is a parent saying, I am heartbroken. My kid has been, found some stuff on my kid's device, or my kid is, went around the school's proxy protocol and has been looking at stuff they shouldn't have. I mean, and, parents are complaining about raising kids that are sneaky, and it is super sad because, again, I get messages from parents that are regretting letting their kids on social media or letting their kids have devices or access to certain apps like Discord, even games, of course, video games that are just gone way off. So, mom, if your kid is young, I tell you what, my mantra was delay, delay, delay. I'm going to hold out as long as I can. Your kids will survive, and they don't have to do the game. They don't have to have the device. There's going to be incredible pressure for them to have devices and to play the video games, but literally you don't have to. So I founded Unplugged Family, and I created the Unplugged Family group for parents who want to think differently about screens, entertainment, and technology, and try to make it basically raise kids with a different story. And the story will be, what I fell in love with, and my son, my son's a filmmaker. He didn't see a screen till he was almost 4. Like literally, the pediatrician said no screens for 2 years, and I said, okay, I'll go for 4. And when my daughter came 5 years later, it was harder, I have to admit, but it's still, she's had very little screen time, no social media, no phone. She's 12 years old, and she will not have a smartphone until she's probably 17, maybe. I don't know, maybe 18. And so in the meantime, my goal is to give them skills for life. Like, you know what, clean your room, do your laundry, keep up a calendar, keep appointments, go engage eye to eye, learn something, learn skills, use the tech for good, to learn skills, to truly connect with others, people they actually know. So, and it's hard. It is so hard. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hi, Diane. Hi, Christina. Hi, Shanita. Thank you guys for being here. Do you have any questions? Let me know, okay? What about school issued laptops, Michelle? I get it. I'm telling you, that's a tough one. I've always homeschooled my kids, and I'm telling you, if I had a young child these days, I would just take him out of school and figure out homeschooling on my own. I mean, if I had that luxury, as far as if I get to stay home and, I have to work like everybody else. But I'm telling you, for those of you who have the luxury to stay home with your kids and don't have I mean, you work a lot there, but if you don't have an outside job or something that, if you can invest the time, I would, you know what? I would spend time with my kids so they would live in a 360-degree world. They would experience the world with their five senses, with their whole being. And they're not, I mean, look at this. I mean, what kindergartner is gonna thrive looking at this, living in a 2D world? That makes zero sense to me. So, Michelle, there's a psychiatrist, Dr. Victoria Dunkley in California. She wrote a book called Reset Your Child's Brain. She's been my guest at Unplugged Family before. And literally, she writes prescriptions that say no iPad, and the school has to figure out what to do. So they have to give you alternatives for it. You can also demand alternatives. I mean, there's studies that show that the schools that work on screen schools, their grades are lower. I mean, the kids are not learning more. They're not becoming better students or better humans. They're getting addicted to distraction, and they are not learning how to focus, and they're not learning how to learn. So I'm telling you, it's like we have to take 100% full responsibility for our children's education and go, get with other parents and go talk to these principals and the school boards and say, you know what, this isn't working. We got to do something else. It's got to be something else. The school can, prescribe curriculum that's part on paper. Like my son is going to do half paper, half online. And my daughter, I'm homeschooling her, so it's mostly on paper. There's a few things that she does online. We watch videos to learn things or chants, or, things that she can repeat to memorize things. So there's alternatives, and you gotta find your way. And I'm so sorry because this is so hard, so hard. All right, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to put my glasses to see what you're saying. Can you talk to the school about it? Absolutely. Maybe they need to look into tech protection. Absolutely. There is, I'm going to put it in comments. There is an organization called Away. I'm going to write this down for you. Awayfortheday.org. And they are, did it go? Yeah. Okay, awayfortheday.org, and they are talking to families. They'll give you, the letters to write or the letters or whatever to talk to the principal about kids not having phones at all during the school day in middle school. And there's other initiatives that are going around about less ed tech. Again, go to join the Unplugged Family Group, go ask to join the group, because there I'm going to put the links for there's a less ed tech petition going around to say, you know what, this stuff doesn't work. We want to raise kids who can think, who learn how to learn, not kids who can stare at a screen and answer A, B, or C. That doesn't work. They need to learn how to learn, and that's through experience and through contact with teachers who are eye to eye, heart to heart communicating, right? So let's see. Okay. Michelle, you're doing 100% remote learning. Okay, yeah, I get it. Jessica, my kids' school used Go Guardian to monitor. Love it. Okay, good. Okay, I had not heard about that. So Go Guardian. So okay, so check on that, Go Guardian, because I've had parents tell me that the kids go around the stuff, around the proxies. So yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I Mama, you gotta keep going. We gotta be vigilant about it. Go watch the documentary Childhood 2.0. I'm gonna put it in the comments like Childhood 2.0 documentary, and that is on YouTube. And then The Social Dilemma, I'm having discussions. Have you seen that movie? I'm having discussions about The Social Dilemma on Thursday evening. A fellow parent coach and I will help parents to do what to do about that. That's a film on Netflix. Have you guys seen it? And what did you think about it? It's kind of scary. It's called, let's see, I'm going to type it here. The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Okay. All right. So I'll go off, but please stay to see the link to join the Unplugged Family Group so we can do this book together. Okay. I look forward to meeting you guys over there. Take care. Bye-bye. Onward, Mama. You can do it. It is worth it. This is a battle for our kids' hearts and their minds and their future. We want our kids to fulfill their potential. And staring at a screen for 4 to 6 hours, it is not going to do it. So we got to do something about this. So let's learn together. Bye.